Assalamu alaikum, inshallah you well. My name is NillyDahlia, and if this is the first time you've come over, my channel is all about Muslim parenting lifestyle, and if you like that kind of thing, please hit the subscribe. So this video is going to be my favourite Arabic / Muslim baby names. I like names that have minimum 5 letters, because I'm obsessed with the number 5, and it has to be like a strong, kind of like independent, kind of powerful leader kind of vibe to it, like behind the meanings. And I'm so into meanings of baby names. Like, that is very important for me. And for girls, it just has to sound pretty. So I'm going to quickly get into it because I can hear Camille and that's not good. So let's get on with it. So first, my favourite ever baby name, girl name, besides Asia, is Alia. Now that name means noble and exalted. It's got such strength to the name, which I absolutely love, and that is why it's one of my favourites. And it is one of Ali's favourites as well. His reasoning is because it's got Ali in the name Alia, but the reason it was vetoed is because my friend named her daughter Alia maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after we found out we were pregnant. We were just like, ugh, dang. Do people still say dang? So my second favourite girl name is Jamilia, and that means beautiful. I mean, that in itself, there's no explanation needed. It's just a beautiful name, rolls off the tongue, and it looks really nice to write. So that's why I like Jamilia, and it was vetoed by Ali because his auntie is called Jamilia. I also like the name because it can be said in different languages, like they have their own version. Like I think there's Camilla, Camille, Demili, there's so many. If you Google it, you can see that Jamilia is just one version of that beautiful name. Another name I love is Noor and Noor Jahan. Noor means light and Noor Jahan means light of the world, I think. And those names are just so beautiful, like Noor. I love the fact when you see someone and they have Noor on their face, it's just so nice. And I would love it one day if I had a daughter and I named her Noor and people said that she looked so pious and she's got so much Noor on her face. Now that is goals. Noor Jahan it just sounds so nice and elegant. Noor Jahan. Yeah, I love it. Another name I absolutely love is Layla, and that name derives from the Persian tale of Layla and Majnun. If you don't know about it, it's basically like a tragic love story, a Persian version. That rhymes. Hold on, Ali, take a step back. There's another poet in the house. But yeah, honestly, the story is it's really nice. Well, it's not nice obviously because it's a tragic love story, but it's like the Persian version of Romeo and Juliet. And basically the gist is Layla Majnun. Majnun is Qais. He is infatuated by Layla, and everyone in the town, the village, think he's absolutely insane. So that's where Majnun comes from, which means madman. And then when he asks her dad for her hand in marriage, the dad says no because he's mentally unstable. Like, why would he want that for his daughter? And then, you know, he just goes crazy even more, and they don't actually get married. So it's such a tragic love story there. But the name itself, Layla, means night, and I just love the way it just rolls off the tongue, Layla. And I would love to name, if Allah blesses us with a daughter, Layla, like Asia and Layla. It sounds so cute, right? Oh my gosh. Another girl name that I absolutely love, and this is, if I had twin girls, I would name them Marwa and Safa. Safa Marwa? Safa Marwa. Because if you know the whole story about our Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and his wife Hajar radiallahu anha, you will know that she had to go between these two small hills, Al-Safa and Al-Marwa, trying to find water for her son, and Allah blesses her with water eventually due to her patience. But the story is so significant in the fact that as a mother she was doing whatever she could to give water to her child. The perseverance in the heat, the strength, like it's got such strong meaning behind it. And that also links on to why I love the name Hajar. It's just so nice. I mean, it sounds a bit tough, like it doesn't flow off the tongue like Hajar, but because of the strength behind the name, I feel like it's a beautiful name to have, if that makes sense. Another name I absolutely love is Sahara. I just feel like that name is so unique and different. No explanation needed, it means desert. Okay, on to boy names. Right, so when we were deciding to name Camille, we fought ridiculously every day, every night until he was born, because we just could not agree on a name, obviously, hence why we argued. But we had so many names that Ali vetoed. There were so many names that we agreed on as well, but then we just, when we like heard Camille, it just felt right. So Camille is definitely one of my favourite Muslim boy names, which is why I named my son Camille. And Camille means complete, perfect, which is the same meaning for Camilla. And it's just such a strong name, Camille. Do you see the way I say it? Camille. I just think it's perfect. Other boy names I love. My favourite name, which we're going to name Camille, but it got vetoed like last minute because Camille suited him so much better when we saw him, and that is Junaid. Absolutely love that name. It is one of my favourite names, and it means soldier or warrior. And I just love the strength behind that name. Like, yeah, my son, his name is Junaid and he is a warrior. Like, seriously, it just sounds so good. Another name I love is Hakim, and that means wise. And I love that name. It just rolls off the tongue so nicely. Hakim. And it just sounds quite soulful. And like, you know, you're going to listen to this person because his name, like Hakim is talking. Do you see what I mean? Do you see? It sounds good, doesn't it? And also I love the fact that one of the characters in Empire is called Hakim. Not gonna lie, I like Empire. Another favourite name from the boys is Abdul Bari, and that means servant to the creator. And I absolutely love that name. I've loved that name since I was a little kid, and I always wanted to name one of my boys Abdul Bari, and I wanted it to be Camille's middle name, but his middle name ended up being Abdullah, and another name which is in one of my favourite lists as well because I love it. And it just would have sounded silly, Camille, Abdullah, Abdul Bari. It just would have been too much of a tongue tie, so we didn't use that. But I love the name Abdul Bari. It just sounds so nice. There's just something about it, Abdul Bari. I love it. Another boy name that I love is Adil, and that means upright and just. And that is one of Camille's middle names. Do you see what I mean when I said that we could not agree on names? We had to like give him so many middle names. With the name Adil, there's a significant for that sentimental value for me is because it's my Nana's name. And Nana in Bengali is my mother's father. So it's my maternal grandfather. Adil, it's soft, but it's soft to the tongue. But it's just so short and to the point, if that makes sense. Adil. I love it. I just love it. I always love the name Adil. And I love the name Ibrahim for obvious reasons, after our Prophet and his struggles and sacrifice and just having faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hold on. Hello? Okay, before I was interrupted. I just love the story about our Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and just his struggles, his strength, just having complete faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when he sacrifices his kid, like he not knowing what could happen but having complete faith. Like, I just think it's such a beautiful story and it's very strong character, and I feel like if you have a son with that name, he would continue on that strong character, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you name a child, you need to think very hard about naming your child. You've got to think, what kind of character will my child be? And if that name is strong, they're gonna have a strong character, right? I love the name Cairo and Amman. I'm not gonna lie, I love names that are like capitals and cities and stuff. Amman is just so beautiful. It's such a soft sounding name, but it just, I think I've probably used the word love the most time in this whole video than I have in my entire life, but I genuinely love the name Amman. I have a friend named Amman and it just sounds so nice saying Amman. Don't get big-headed one. And like Cairo, again, it's a very cool name. It's very trendy, and like I kind of like it that kind of way. And I always feel like if I have another boy, then I will call him Cairo because it will go with Camille and Cairo. Like, it just sounds really nice. And then that means I have to find an A for my girl. Anyway, so Cairo and Aman are definitely one of my favourite names. Another name I absolutely love is Rayhan. I have been a massive fan of that name since I was little, and like when my friends have had nephews called Rayhan, it's just such a nice name. It means gates of heaven, and with that name I feel like you are going to make your child feel like they're responsible, independent and very strong and upright kind of attitude, and I feel like that name is so nice. Rayhan. Such a beautiful name, right? Another name I absolutely love for boys is, let me have a look. Another name, okay, I've got 2 more names left on my list, and one of them is Zakaria, and that means Allah has remembered, and I just feel like it's so, I mean it's a little bit long, Zakaria, but it just rolls off the tongue, it rolls off the tongue really nicely, Zakaria. So I just love it when the R rolls. Ugh, I love it. Zakaria. And I like the fact that it begins with Z. You don't get many names beginning with Z, so I love the whole uniqueness of Zakaria. Another name, which is the final name in my list, I mean I have loads of names that I love, but the ones that stood out to me the most, and the last one is Ayan. I adore the name Ayan. I have a friend called Ayan, but she's a girl. I would use it for a boy's name, just because it means era and age, and it just sounds really nice. Ayan. See what I mean? What's your name?
Kama.
Is it Kama? What's baby's name?
Asha.
What's mummy's name?
King.
King? Or am I Queen?
Okay, King.
What's Baba? What's Baba's name?
My Baba.
He's your Baba. And what am I?
Mommy, my Bobby.
Your mummy.
Of Mommy, my friend.
I'm your friend. Am I your best friend? Yeah?
Baba, my friend. Mommy, my friend. Baby's my friend.
Oh, we're all your friends. Oh, mwah. So, those are my favourite names, and I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any kids or anyone that you know with those names. Let me know your favourite names as well. I love to know names, so let me know them and the meanings. So I have a big thing about meanings. So yeah, comment below, and if you've got this far, please do let me know any ideas of videos, because my aim is to upload 3 videos a week from September, and I can only do that if I know what you guys want to see, so please let me know. I have got a few like parenting routine stuff lined up, so I know that you guys want that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.